Yes, you guys, welcome back. In today's News Daily video, I'm going to break down the 3 stories that have been doing the rounds early this morning. We've got some updated news surrounding Sergio Aguero and our efforts to sign him on a free transfer. You need to hear this news, you guys. To continue on, I'm going to react to and give my impressions on the new official photos surrounding our new home kit for next season. And of course, we have more updated news surrounding the Erling Haaland story. You guys, it's going to be the story of the summer. It's going to absolutely dominate this next summer window. And of course, for a big deal like this, expect there to be reports firing left, right and center. So I hope you guys enjoy. There is going to be a match preview coming out later today for the West Brom game tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, you guys. Brian never stops, so if you like today's video, I appreciate smashing that like button. I want to get over 2,000 likes for today's video, and without wasting any more time, now to start with things, I think it's only right that we break down and discuss the latest news surrounding Sergio Aguero and our efforts to sign him on a free. Now, this report was released by the Mail, and it was quite an interesting one. It basically states, if you summarize it, that Aguero, out of all the clubs that are showing interest, from your PSGs, your Barcelonas, even clubs like Inter Milan too, if Aguero had his way, he prefers to remain in the Premier League. And of course, if he wants to stay here, there's only a handful of clubs that can actually afford his wages. Now, those wages were revealed. Aguero earns around 13 million a season. And on top of this, you guys, we've got some news surrounding how Aguero feels about Man United and Liverpool, and basically, nada. He won't be signing for them. Of course, the rivalry between both clubs is too big. He's got too much respect for people at Man City to do something like that, so that automatically rules them out. So on that basis, it feels like, for me, there's probably a big possibility that Aguero might prefer to want to sign for us, because, I mean, how can you not? Being a millionaire in London is complete levels to being a millionaire up in Manchester. Of course, his family is settled here as well. And on top of that too, you know, London, a club like us that has the ambition, that's playing football the right way, which he can easily just complement his style of play as well. This could be an absolute no-brainer. Yeah, he costs a ton of money, 30 million a season. However, you do get that short-term quality straight away to the team. But on this point, here's where I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions behind this story, because even though he's available on a free, meaning there's no transfer fee to add on to that, you know, we can account for that quite nicely. The reality is he costs a lot of money, and for me, if we did sign Aguero, I feel like there's so many hypotheticals to discuss and think about. I mean, number one, he could be the best backup solution in case we aren't able to sign your Haalands or your Lukakus. And, you know, if Aguero has ambitions to remain here, I'd assume that he's not looking to instantly just sign for his next club in the next few weeks. Ideally, he's going to take his time to wait for the best possible move for himself. So potentially this could mean that this could be concluded later on as the window does go on. At the same time too, if Aguero was signed and we're making super strong efforts, as reports constantly keep suggesting and reiterating, then I can't help but think that we are planning to absolutely revamp our attack for next season. Could this mean goodbye to Giroud? Could this mean goodbye to Tammy Abraham? Well, potentially. We know that Giroud is definitely most likely to be leaving this season. He wanted to remain here to just guarantee his spot for the French national team. And with Tammy Abraham, with the club not showing him enough, you know, consistent faith, you know, not telling him that they believe in him, it's only natural that he's going to consider his career, because he wants to be the very best he can, but he wants to play week in, week out. And who knows if we potentially look to move him on if Tammy decides, you know what, I'm not signing a new deal, I'm not going to remain here. You know, I've been bagging the goals, I'm still the top goal scorer for 2 seasons in a row, and it's still not good enough. Nah, can't be having that. So there are a few ways in which I could see a deal for Aguero being done and the ramifications behind it, because of course, you know, when it comes to transfer stories, I do think we do forget at times that there are a lot of ramifications behind signing new players. I don't know, it's interesting. You know, Aguero being available like this, of course, big news for every club. A part of me on one hand could feel like, okay, you know, with our existing attack, we haven't even seen the full potential of this attack right now. It needs more time. We've got some great young players, and if you were to just add an Aguero to this team, you know, that's the experience we need. That's the experience that can benefit the younger players too. They can learn off Sergio Aguero. And for the type of salary be looking to pay him, I mean, you know, it feels mad that we could potentially be in a situation where we're paying 30 million for Aguero and probably an extra 15 million for another striker too. But You know, let's see what happens with the story. You know that it's going to keep developing. And when they do, you guys know where to hear it first. Now, we move on to the second story today. We have more updated news surrounding this Erling Haaland saga, because this really is going to be the saga of the summer. Now, as we know from yesterday, make sure you guys watch yesterday's video. Raiola, Haaland's dad, they have already held discussions with Madrid and Barcelona. As we already know, Raiola has admitted that there's only 5 clubs in world football that have the financial might and capacity to even be able to afford his client in the first place. So this means that, as the reports state, Raiola's next move is to come to England to hold talks with us, Man United, Man City, and they're saying Liverpool as well. However, I just can't really see Liverpool being in the running for the race to sign him. I don't know if they have the might, if they have the money for that, who knows. But sticking with us, it's obvious that every team in this country will have to give the pitch of their lives. And you know, on a side note, a part of me kind of wishes that, okay, if Frank was still here, we know that this guy was instrumental in helping us secure the bag for Werner, secure the bag for Havertz, for Ziyech, you know, big players. Because I guess when you're trying to entice someone to sign for you, speaking to like one of the legends of the game who's been there, who's done that, who's won it all, that can have a powerful effect on influencing your decisions to sign for us. But you know, I still have faith in Marina. You know, she's one of the best at what she does in the world. Even though at times she ain't perfect, you can still criticize the L's. No one's perfect, everyone's open to it, but she's gonna have to give the pitch of her life to help secure this. I do feel though that comparing us to the rest of the competition in this country, we are the better solution. I'm sorry, you know, we're the most exciting one, the youngest one. We play an exciting style of football. We have a great young manager too. And of course, with the city, with London, with the money we can offer, I feel like we are the favourites in this country. And it seems like reports may be saying the same thing, because they do say that we could be leading this race due to our financial muscle and our exciting projects as well. I'm going to keep stressing this. Haaland will sign for the best club that he feels will be the best for his football, and that can really maximise his career. So, you know, I don't even really see any favourites at this point in time. As time goes on, we're going to hear more clubs leaving the race to sign him, and for me, I could easily see it being us, City, maybe either one of Madrid or Barcelona. I mean, I don't even know how these clubs even have the money to be entertaining a move like this, but for some reason they're able to find a way every single time. But you know, I keep saying it, you guys, but I'm feeling optimistic. I feel like we could do this. It literally comes down to whether Haaland wants to sign for us. That's what it comes down to. The club, very smart, reconciling their relationship with Raiola. And you know, when I'm looking at Man City, when I'm looking at Man United, we've seen what Raiola's had to say about them. We know that Raiola's relationship with Pep is not the best. This stemmed from all the way back when Ibra made his moves to the Camp Nou, and you know, Pep maybe not being the best people person, you know, couldn't really handle a strong personality and character like Ibra, and you know, that's one thing that Raiola ain't going to stand for. And of course with Man United too, with how the relationship just soured in the end. The reality is though, you know, Raiola can't be forcing his client to go here or there. He's just acting on their behalf. So if Haaland and his dad want to have fair conversations with every club, then Raiola will have to speak to them. However, you know, seeing how he's worked with them, he's got negative words to say about them. Who knows if that could work towards our favour? No surprise, while Raiola himself was very happy to, you know, reconcile his relationship with us too. Thank God we've got over this stupid thing of not wanting to pay agent fees. It's just how the game is. If you want to get the best, you got to cough up the money. It's that simple. But you guys, that was the second report out of the way. We now end things with the third and final report, and let's discuss more news surrounding our new home kit for next season. Now, as you guys can see on screen right now, we are looking at the official photos for our new home kit for next season. And what was surprising about how these leaks got released was that a Twitter account going by the name of Zaruk124 actually found this out in the wilds, and I'm guessing by, you know, the Twitter account, this is somewhere in South America. So as we can see, you guys, you know, it's the electric yellow alongside a very bright blue color. And this kit was so close to absolutely banging, but I have to admit, you guys, it's pretty mid middle of the road. It's mid. It's disappointing because, like, as we scroll down, you know, we're gonna see the concept photo, released by Footy Headlines. And I'm sorry, how can the concept be levels over the final products? It's happening time and time again. I don't know why these sport companies aren't just going towards the graphic designers to get them to make the new kits for clubs, because they do a much better job. And you know, that uniformity you've seen, the zigzag lines, for me, it makes it look beautiful. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of that funkiness of the kit. But now when you see the final products, you guys, for me, it looks like a little bit childish, I'm not gonna lie. You know, like the rectangle block pattern alongside the zigzags, it's looking a bit busy in my opinion. You know, this kit was close to banging. I still don't understand how they didn't stick with this. That you can't tell me that as they were like formulating the final design, that they, you know, probably made something like this as we're seeing on screen, and that still wasn't enough, you guys. So it's a shame. But as we can see, we're looking at some other training gear for next season too. You know, the blue, the yellow, for me, I kind of prefer the blue this season. I like that darker tone of blue. I think that royal blue suits us more because, come on you guys, we're a royal club, and I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen. You know, the V-neck I'm cool with. The zigzags on the left I'm cool with. Even the yellow, I think, you know, the color combination, it goes well. But I don't know. It's still quite funny how this stuff gets released out in the open that quickly. But by the time we get this, you guys, it will probably be sometime in July. I mean, of course, I'm gonna keep an open mind, but you know what I mean, stuff like this too, I'm not fully feeling it. I don't know. It's a bit bad, you guys, but in the comments below, you might have a different opinion to me, so make sure you guys comment below. Are you feeling this? Do you feel like this can grow on you? Let us know. And man, on that note, I'm gonna wrap things up, keep things moving. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I'm stressing, the match preview will be out later in a few hours, so make sure the notifications are on. Make sure you're coming back to the channel to check when it gets released. But on that note, I'm the EFC, this is Blue Lions TV. I'll catch you guys later with some more videos. Peace.